do to me?
You a fuck nigga, stay up in your lane.
South side, been ready. North side. Oh, love one and one love. I don't care what they say about. Don't care what they say about. My damn lighter. Hey yo, what's good you guys? It's Boomer and you're watching Ballystar, and today we's getting into Lil Baby is barely selling tickets. You feel me? I have no idea why, but maybe y'all can let me know. You feel me? Make sure to leave a like, just about the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, so that we join up with the all-star gang up in this thing. Let's get straight on into it, man. Let's go.
No, Lil Baby barely selling out his shows? That's crazy. I guess you could say that Lil Baby does in fact not have the capacity. No, Lil Bebe, as some people call him. We haven't spoken about this man in like 2 years, so it's most definitely been a while. Apart from getting sandwiched by two men at that all-white party, that actually happened, by the way. Lil Baby literally got sandwiched by two grown men at an all-white party. Crazy. Yesterday, something happened in relation to Lil Baby. Like the title says, he's barely selling tickets, which is crazy. And I'll be honest, I didn't think this day would come that quick. So yesterday what ended up happening is Lil Bebe ended up canceling over 7 shows for his upcoming tour. No announcement about this was made, but when you go on Ticketmaster, what appears is a little message that says canceled. Now this happened on 7 different shows, and all those shows that got canceled were in cities where Lil Baby should be able to pull an audience. So here's a list of all the cities he canceled. First, we have Pittsburgh, which is in Pennsylvania, and then we have Indianapolis, which is in Indiana, and then he canceled in Louisville, Kentucky, of all places. That's crazy. And then we have Phoenix, Arizona. AZ?
KFC
No,
Young Center.
no way, that's crazy. Next on the list, we have Sacramento. AZ? No way, that's crazy. Next on the list, we have Sacramento, which is in Cali, and I think this might be the craziest one of them all. It don't matter if you're in San Diego, it don't matter if you're in Los Angeles, or in this case, Sacramento. A rapper of Lil Baby's stature canceling in a state like Cali, I think that's kind of crazy. And then we have Salt Lake City, Utah, and last but not least, we have Denver, Colorado. That's a crazy one too.
On tour. Crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, man, of all the rappers I think about, Lil Baby would be the last one I thought who this would happen this fast to. Now, there is a logical explanation for why this happened, and it's pretty simple. Lil Baby thought he could sell out an entire tour of straight arenas. If you don't know why that's important, well, let's just say that being a mainstream artist does not guarantee you selling out arenas back to back to back to back. We're talking about venues that hold up to 20,000 people, some of them 22. That's the capacity of the venues that Lil Baby was going to perform in that he ended up canceling. You really have to have a super solid fan base for that to happen. And truth be told, most rappers could only dream of selling out arenas. There's not a lot of rappers who could do that. Just an example of a rapper who the other night sold out 18,000 people off the strength of his own name. A rapper I haven't talked about in like 3 years, and some people would be like, he fell off. Y'all remember NF, the rapper who people said was an industry plant when he outsold Chance the Rapper a few years ago? Yes, that guy. Just the other night, he sold out close to 20,000 people. Like, do you see how immense that audience is? We're talking an entire arena. A rapper most hip-hop fans would look at and say, who listens to this guy? Well, clearly a lot of people, since he's pulling it off.
Yeah, trust me, a lot of people on most social sites that we go on to be like, oh, he fell off, like, you know, for example, Russ or that dude NF, you know what I'm saying? People that aren't in their eyes that much, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's like you gotta separate that from like reality in a way. It's like, because like, you know what they say up online, especially on most social sites or blogs, whatever, you know, that you go on that has an, I would say, an academics like crowd, you know what I'm saying, or mind state. They'll look at rappers like these, be like, oh, he fell, I haven't heard about him in a minute, woo. But it's like, bro, they're just a small drip of water in an ocean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, just because these type of rappers or artists are not thrown in our face as much doesn't mean that, like, you know, they're not plastered all over the wall. You know, like, you know, just because they're not one poster on the wall doesn't mean that they're not on the wall. You feel me? It's like, dude, they could be freaking 5 posters over here. You know, I don't know if that analogy would stick, but It's like, yeah, Russ and F, bro, they have crowds way beyond, like, you know, I would say a circumference size society of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and most people, you know what I'm saying? I would say, like, like me, because I go up on these social sites as well. It's like, people like me, and other people like that would be in this in the circumference sized space of hip hop, whereas like, we only hear people about like Lil Baby, Gunna, um, freaking Lil TJ, or you know what I'm saying, rappers like that. And it's like, I don't really open my ears out to rappers like NF or Russ, but that doesn't mean that I'm not aware that these dudes are, yeah, like, they could sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, they are freaking famous. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also I would say these rappers like NF and Russ, like, they're more grounded with their fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Lil Baby or Gunna, Lil TJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see them, like, they do certain things for their fans, but it's like, I don't think it's really personal. These guys like NF and Russ, like, get real personalized with their fans, and that's also what really counts. And it was also kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? But just because they're not in your eyes, no, I'll speak for myself. Um, just because they're not in my eyes doesn't mean that they're not, like, in the eyes of an enormous variety of people. You know what I'm saying? Because they are well too known. You feel me? And they could sell out stadiums. You feel me? So it's like
20,000 people in one night. This is what a fan base looks like. It ain't about the goddamn clout. It's about what kind of connection you have with your audience. And will they show up in the flesh when you pull up to their city? And by the way, NF's album that he dropped earlier this year, Hope, did over 120K first week.
But, I didn't even know NF was going on tour either, so again, I'm not really checking for stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that, they're not checked for. You feel me? I'm pretty sure there are a good majority of people out there. I haven't come across any people, but, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there that are, like, pressing to get tickets for NF. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
almost like they're going to sell out. You know what I'm saying? And they probably will sell out in, like, freaking 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying, once they're put up on the website, you know what I'm saying, once they're put up on Ticketmaster or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, as soon as tickets are put up, I'm pretty sure they could sell out in like 5 minutes, so people will be pressing on them.
When you pull up to their city. And by the way, NF's album that he dropped earlier this year, Hope, did over 120K first week. So obviously he's doing very well. Shout out to NF. He's been silently putting up the numbers for 6 years straight. He's a beast. Another example is Russ. Russ does arenas consistently, which might surprise people. And the same thing here. Who listens to Russ? Well, a lot of people. You or I just aren't his target demographic, that's all. For most rappers, unless they're opening up for a Drake, like 21 Savage is right now, contrary to popular belief, they can't actually sell out arenas by themselves. I mean, that's close to impossible for most rappers. I mean, Lil Baby has been considered, and I'm gonna say considered from now on with a capital C, but he's been considered one of the hottest rappers who's came out in the last few years, which hasn't been a lie, but I think popularity can be very deceiving. Just because you hear someone's name a lot and they're all up in the headlines and they're all up in your face constantly doesn't mean that they can sell a bunch of hard tickets. And the contrary is also true. Just because you don't hear about someone doesn't mean that they're not out here selling out all their shows. The question is why? How come we got a guy like NF, who most hip-hop fans would laugh at when he's brought up in a conversation? But I've been telling people about guys like NF for years, okay? He's the true winner in this game. Most people have a certain perception of guys like NF or Russ, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, their fans actually show up for them and they can sell out arenas. Unlike all the guys who a lot of us would consider the most popular in the game. On the other hand, we have a guy like Lil Baby who's very popular, canceling 7 shows. I think that's absolutely insane. And it just reiterates so many things we've been saying about the music industry right now. I'm not saying this is necessarily...
It's obliterating a whole bunch of tropes.
true for Lil Baby, but there are a lot of people who have inflated streams. Their face and name is plastered all over the place. They got all kinds of cosigns. They've been in the industry for years and they're recognized as very successful artists, which they are. But actually, how about we take away the very and just say successful? Because a very successful artist will sell out an entire arena in their sleep. Because when we say very successful, we're talking about guys like The Weeknd, Drake, Kendrick, now NF, and guys like Russ, right? It ain't about how hot you are. It ain't about how many streams you get. It ain't about how many times we see your face on social media. It's about can you convert a decent percentage of those.
It's what got you there in the first place.
Numbers into people who show out for you. If you can't do that, let's just be honest about the position you hold. There are so many rappers out here who are propped up by the industry, and in return, the presentation of how successful they are looks very accurate. But this is what emphasis on because don't really matter why, but anyway, but this is what I like to call the appearance of popularity, because the appearance of popularity is very deceptive. The numbers will make everything look shiny, glistening, luminous, but that's just the presentation. What holds a lot more weight is not being that shiny object, but on the inside, you have so much more value than what you appear to have. That's how I look at this entire Lil Baby story. Lil Baby is an extremely successful rapper who's going to continue to be successful, no doubt about that. However, I think we might have overestimated how much of a pull he really has. I think this is pretty interesting to see, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think this is the last time we'll be seeing stories like these. I think this year, we're probably going to see a lot of artists canceling their tours. And a lot of those tours are going to get canceled silently. But obviously it won't be so silent when I make a video on it. So I'll be peeping, right? I'll be waiting for y'all to cancel these tours so I can make a video on it. And it won't be to clown anybody's downfall. It'll just be me talking about the real side of the industry and what's really going on. Because I think that's really important to talk about. After all, the industry has never been based more on appearance than it is right now. So that's for sure. Anyway, drop a like if you appreciate the hard work that
100. Alright, you guys, so that was Blackie Speaks with Lil Baby is barely selling tickets. Yeah, no, that's crazy, man. I didn't even know until I saw this. I want to say I think I did see it somewhere before, because like I don't know, there's like a little recognition in my mind. I was like, did I see this before? But you know, I don't want to lie on y'all, you know what I'm saying? So for now, I'll say this is the first time like I've seen it. I'm like, really? Nah. I was like, yo, let me watch this. You feel me? And I mean, if that's what it is, yeah, man, that's crazy. And again, it shows what he's saying, what I'm saying is like, yeah, bro, really breaking down a whole bunch of like smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? The smoke is starting to clear. You know what I'm saying? And the mirrors are starting to shatter, and it's like, dog, we're starting to see this for what it really is. You feel me? It's crazy. But hey, man, y'all let me know your thoughts about it down in the comment section down below. You already know it's Boomer, and you're watching Bali Star. Make sure to leave a like just for the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new, so that we can join up with the all-star gang up in this thing. Hey, man, brand new album, The Curse at Busting Deluxe. You feel me? Hey, bro, if you like it, man, just know that, you know, I will, you know what I'm saying? I'll keep that connection with y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all, like, ever show out for your boy or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll try really hard because, you know, well, I can't say I don't like people, because it's like, you know, I like being social, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I do like being social, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's all showing each other love, you feel me? So, yeah, man, A Curse of Blessing Deluxe album out right now, you know what I'm saying? It's, I fucking dig it, you feel me? I love it, I like it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like it, you love it, type shit, you feel me? But yeah, peep it right here. I don't know what to do, I just want you to come to me.